It's time to actually do the thing. On Sunday, December 14th, Mars enters Capricorn. This energy is going to provide us with a plan to be able to use the present moment to our advantage. So let me read you the blurb from astrology.com so you can get an idea of this energy. Just a quick note that Mars is going to be in Capricorn now through January 22nd. Then it will move into Aquarius on January 23rd. So it is about 6 weeks time to carry us right into the new year and most of the first month of 2026. It says, get ready to jot down those New Year's resolutions and create a plan to make them happen as the planet of passion and energy moves into ambitious Capricorn. Over the next few weeks, we'll have the stamina and determination to set and achieve our goals. Time to seize the moment. So yeah, it feels really productive. The energy feels really productive with Mars moving into the, stabilizing, high achieving Capricorn vibes. Let's roll these and see what our shuffle is. Okay, we have got a 5 and a 6 for an 11. That feels like double starts. It's also a master number, right? Changes to bring things into balance or harmony, or maybe you're feeling more harmonious to be able to make these changes and set things up and be productive, plan accordingly. It feels like the 11 energy is potent, and I love that we've rolled an 11. That's like double beginnings, a fresh start, being sparked up, and then being able to be in alignment to move that into practice, right? So let's get these shuffled up so we can see what guidance is coming in from the card pull. Okay, so as I was shuffling, they were telling me, notice your hands, notice your arms, see what you can do with those things. So this is just an interesting kind of narrative throughout the shuffle. So perhaps we're going to be utilizing the resources of our hands and our arms in some way. Take that as it resonates. That's just what they were talking about and where my consciousness was going. Okay, let's see what we have from the Oracle. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream, and the elephant there. Take a look at this. Absolutely love this card, especially with this aspect. The word ambush is giddy up, go for it. Don't let anything stop you, even if you weren't expecting to be led to this, to have energy around this, to have motivation around this, to have momentum around this. Go for it, right? Go for it. Anything that is coming up for you with this kind of an oracle, as far as fear is concerned, anything that's holding you back, any place you have been feeling stagnant or stuck, they're telling you to just plow through it, basically. And the elephant on this card is beautiful, right? An elephant energy has this sort of calm sense of being that is the word is omnipresent that they're giving me, but it's like wholly present, largely present, right? Elephants are big, they're heavy, and they remove the obstacles from your path. And they're telling you to take that fire that is your dream and ambush any fear that may stand in your way. And the fact that we have the elephant pictured is really beautiful because it helps us understand that, Mars energy can be super fiery, and sometimes that can lean into a weird egoic tendency, let's say. A weird sort of like I'm sliding into doing this for reasons or motives that are not necessarily in the highest divine alignment. So we want to watch out for that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Watch out for the low expression of that fiery energy. Instead, lean into the grounded, large presence of that elephant symbolism, understanding that you can tap into your dream, and whatever is standing in your way or has been standing in your way, you can move through it. You can run at it. That's what they're telling us. Run at the fear. Focus on the dream, right? Focus on the goal that's beyond the fear and run through that fear. Ambush that fear. Like, surprise, you're not going to stop me anymore. That's the feeling of this beautiful oracle here. And with this kind of energy, you know, however that is showing up for you in your life, meaning however the Capricorn energy is looking to ground you, to set it up, to get you ready, to tap into your ambition, your grounded ambition, and move obstacles out of the way. Your brain may have perceived obstacles in the past that now you just feel ready to say, I'm no longer going to let that be an obstacle that I am currently perceiving. Yes, I was afraid of it. Yes, I saw it there. Yes, I backed away from it. But now I'm looking at it like, I could take you. I can take that on. And you see what I mean? There's this like wonderful bit of ego, which, by the way, we need our ego. We have an ego. If you're in the body, and if you're watching this, then you're in the body. You know, you have the ego. That's what it is. You don't get rid of it. That we can use our ego in combination with our divine, purposeful energy to do things like this. Ambush. You know, ambush your fear with your ferocious dream without sliding into some other lower frequency intentions. Let's see what we have for the tarot here. The Five of Pentacles. There you go. There it is up close. The depiction of this Five of Pentacles is very interesting. She's waiting. It's almost like they're saying for somebody to give her permission, or somebody to like go over there and open that door for her, or like open the door and like call her in, you know, open the door and go like, okay, you can come in now. And the idea of the Five of Pentacles, especially low expression, will be about lack and not feeling like you have what you need to be able to take on that opportunity or move the needle or move things forward. It's a card that says change in the physical experience. You've got to do something different. You've got to do something about it. You have to go over there and like actually walk to the door yourself. Change the way that you're using your resources, and the door is already available for you to walk through. With a Five of Pentacles, you know, and this beautiful depiction. This is a beautiful depiction of this Five of Pentacles. She's kind of resting, relaxing, and it looks to me, yeah, the energy and the word they're showing in my mind's eye is waiting. She's waiting for like some external force to give her permission. And a Five of Pentacles in a high expression is an empowerment energy. It reminds you, you're the one with the power. Just get on up. The door, the steps are right there. The door is right there. Just stand up and look this direction. Walk to the door. In the general or the original kind of tarot depiction of a Five of Pentacles, people are out in the cold. They feel abandoned. They don't have the resources they need. They're not going to be warm. They're not going to have food. You know, it feels like they've been forsaken or something out in the cold. And there's this beautiful like church right there. They just need to go over and knock on the door and they will be welcomed in. And so, you know, no one's going to know they're out there if they don't go and make themselves known. So this is about making yourself known almost to your dream, right? Whatever it is your goal is, make yourself a present fixture is the word they're using in the idea of your dream or the path of your goal or your dream. If you're not even on the path, you know, your dream's like, where are you? We kind of need you to be able to move this needle or move things forward. A Five of Pentacles is saying you're empowered to make the change. You can do this. You just got to stand on up, look in this direction, utilize the resources you have. Yes, stop looking for what you don't have. Stop paying attention or focusing on what you don't have. Instead, Look for what you do have. If she were to just look in this direction, she'll see the door. She's not looking in that direction. So we have to look in the direction of the resources that we already have at our disposal in order to empower ourselves to physically make the change to use them. In this case, giddy up and go towards that fear, because on the other side of that fear, they're telling you like your dream is right there or your goal is right there. And I feel like this doesn't feel super complicated. I would say, especially with the Capricorn energy, it doesn't feel like it needs to be spun up into something other than what it is. That's what I mean by that ego line. Just pay attention to your ego and what it's doing to you, what it's saying to you, the stories it might be making up. It doesn't have to be complicated. This is like, there it is. In order to get to that dream or to that goal or to what I want or to what I'm working for or to what I envision, I had to get through that thing. So I'm just going to go at that thing because I'm going to move through it to get to the other side. And what you might find, especially with this kind of guidance that we're being given and this beautiful symbolism, is that by the time you reach the fear, reach the obstacle, reach the challenge that you were maybe afraid of or holding yourself back from or not wanting to look at, right, with the Five of Pentacles, it's sort of like disappeared. It wasn't as big as you thought it was. It has dissipated in some way. It's been divinely taken care of for you. And so you can just kind of keep walking. That's what I mean by it feels like simplifying is important. Staying in the present moment, as the blurb says, seize the moment vibes. What can you do right now to ambush, the fear that is standing in the way of your dreams? What can you change? What do you have within your power to change that gets you a little closer, or at the very least gets you on the path where that is the end result, or that is the precipice, or that is the goal? I mean, that's what Capricorns are doing, right? They're climbing mountains to get to the precipice. That's what they're doing. They're ready to do the work to do that. So empower yourself to make that change. And this energy is like, you already have what you need. There's not something else that you need. You already have what you need. Yes, be the change. Yeah. Let's see what we have for a charm. Oh, it's two. It's two charms. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you the heart hand here first. This charm, which is, you can see a heart within a hand. I always call this the empathy charm. It makes me always feel like we're giving love. It may be by physical touch if you want, but your chakras in the palms of your hands directly connect to your heart center. So this is kind of a nod to that, right? The empathy hand is like having compassion and empathy for yourself while, well, it's funny. Now they're reminding me, right? What did we say about your hands when you were shuffling, Jodie? What did we say? They just were like, look at what your hands are doing. Look at what your arms are able to do. Look at what your hands are able to do. That's what the narrative was in my consciousness, right? And now we have the hand. Love your hands and what they have the ability to provide for you. And also seek to give yourself empathy and compassion is what I would say, because we also have, and I'm going to do my best to show you this one. It's like small. This key, this heart key. So love is the key, perhaps. Your hands working with love is the key. And part of me wants to just say with this combination, you already have the key. You know what I mean? It's already within you. It's right in here, right within your heart center. You already have the key to this. You don't have to seek externally for any kind of permission or validation. You know what's been holding you back, or you know what that challenge or obstacle or fear is. You can run it, at it with love. You have the tools you need in the palms of your hands, if you will. And that's always been the key. It's always been right here. Absolutely love this forward moving energy. I hope that you will take this in and you will empower yourself with Mars in Capricorn over the next, again, several weeks and into 2026. If you would like more guidance that connects to this energy, or if you just want some more insight, then I have a Sag season reading. So Sagittarius season, pick a card. We're heading toward the end of Sag season. So this will probably feel like more of a review, but you can choose from 3 cards and watch your guidance for, the energy that's been permeating throughout the season here is optimistic. It's uplifting, right? Sag energy. And then I also look at the energy combo of Mars in a Capricorn. And I'm just going to look here. Where are we? Mercury in Sag. Those two, I look into insight for that combination of aspects in that Sag season reading. So you can check that out, pick your card, instantly watch that. I also have a December monthly reading. That's a personal look. Again, we've got about a half a month left. So if you want to have a look at your personal energy for the month of December to close out the year and the rest of this month, you can check that out. I'll leave the links for both of those down below for you and in the comments pinned at the top. You can check out the Intuitive Astrology playlist as always. That's where you'll find all of these Astro aspect guidance videos, intuitive guidance videos for what's coming up right around the corner. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that for me. That really helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching.